Hey guys, welcome back for the second match. I'm going to be playing with my blue-black quote-unquote millionaire deck. It's blue-black mill deck. Um, Currently 0-1. Kind of got our faces kicked last time by somebody who just had main deck Emrakul. Makes us kind of sad. We have sideboard to deal with it, but didn't. He just had naturalized color leyline, just kind of made us a little sad. So, but moving on, we got another matchup here. It's going to be hopefully a little bit more entertaining. Got turn 1 Hedron Crab with Tome Scour, Mind Sculpt, a couple other mill cards to follow it up. So it should be good hand. We're going second. So it should be good. Now it looks like I'm going to be a little sad again because we are playing against what appears to be purely based off the Celestial Colonnade, if I can English. What is more than likely going to be the Nahiri control deck. This matchup is horrible to deal with because they do have main deck Emrakul. So very unlikely we will win game 1, but nonetheless we will charge forward. Okay, Lifesaver, not Nahiri. Probably Shift would be my assumption, but I've been wrong before. Let's see what our opponent's on. Play another Hedron Crab here. Definitely going to shock here. Based on the fact that I've not seen red mana yet, so I can safely assume that I'm not going to get burned into oblivion too badly here. It looks like we might have a Bant control deck here. That's actually pretty cool. I always like Bant. It's been a good color. Definitely just going to go full throttle here. This might get mana leaked. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly okay that he's going to mana leak the Tome Scour, just because that's not really a card that we particularly care about. We are going to focus on sequencing here. You can see I kind of moved around the breaking, but we're going to try to go Mind Sculpt, Breaking, Glimpse, just kind of hoping to charge through his counter magic. Unless he taps out at any point, then we'll obviously just glimpse him right away. So looks like he's playing a Tarmogoyf. Makes sense. Tarmogoyf is another card that's kind of a headache for us to deal with because it gets real big real fast with mill deck, or playing a mill deck. Obviously you're putting cards in graveyard, so kind of a headache. Definitely gonna glimpse him here. Surgical is a pretty good draw. If we find any big headache cards, we can definitely snipe him out of the deck right away. Look at his graveyard a little bit close here, and I wish I could zoom in on these, but you really can't. They got like some Remands, some Ojutais. I would have considered surgicaling the Ojutai before, but obviously now that we've milled the second one, we don't really have to. I might surgical the Scripted Command. One, to see what's in his hand, and two, to see what's in his deck. Plus, there's only one of it, and presumably, knowing this or seeing what type of deck this is, he's probably playing like 2 or 3 of them at least. So I think that's the proper play here, is to go ahead and surgical that Cryptic. Just to get it out of there. His hand is Goyf, Verd, Island, Strand. Okay, so didn't get one out of his hand, which I'm okay with. But now we just kind of know, at least. Let's see here. He doesn't have any more in his deck, which seems kind of weird to be playing a singleton Cryptic Command, but I don't judge. Otherwise, really looks like he's trying to win through just some Tarmogoyfs. Snapcaster Mage only one of, so looks like he's pretty much trying to win off of Goyf, Resto, and Dragon Lord Ojutai. So, but yeah, otherwise nothing really to worry about too much. Ojutai's command is kind of interesting. Might be a headache for us. Definitely, still gonna bring in the ley lines here, because it's really good against the Tarmogoyfs. And it's really good against Ojutai's commands, so let's see what he does here. Looks like he's just gonna fetch. Really wish that I had the the archive trap to just get him, but alas, it was not to be. Now, it did kind of suck that we missed a land drop there. Definitely we want to hopefully draw a land next turn, even if it's just a fetch land. Actually, probably prefer a fetch land just to get him with some Hedron Crab action. And then we're breaking and entering and some other stuff. So, but we'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me. Let's place an island. Probably just going to play out his other Goyf here, I would imagine. Yeah, makes sense. It's a pretty big clock, though. Those things are huge. And a Scavenging Ooze, yeesh. Yeah, definitely he's got enough stuff that concerns his graveyard that we're going to bring in those ley lines. Probably also going to bring in Disenchants, just because he's probably got ley lines on the board. So Archive Trap, always a turn too late. Just like I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Definitely going to Breaking here. Just get him for 8. Now I guess ideally what happens here is that he's got DOB because he's got double green, so probably gonna have to chump block on our next turn unless he taps out for something. The good thing here too is obviously he's playing Flooded Strand, so he's fetching, makes our life a lot easier. Kind of hoping to draw, hoping that he just kind of taps out for something here and doesn't really do too much. But we're definitely gonna try to Archive Trap him this turn. Hopefully, fingers crossed it gets through. And then hope to draw, I guess, probably something along the lines of like Glimpse the Unthinkable or something that's a little bit more hefty than Mind Sculpt. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna eat some creatures, gain some life, because that's totally relevant. So it looks like sells the Verdict, but that's all that we know that he has. Drew Scavenging his last turn, obviously, so he's only got one card left, one mystery card that might be relevant. So what we'll do here is we'll just chump block with one Hedron Crab because it also makes him dead. Presumably he doesn't counter anything, makes him dead to a land drop. So, and if we double block here, that doesn't add, it doesn't take away from his clock at all. So, but definitely gonna Archive Trap him. Hopefully, just get him. Hopefully, just pray this gets remanded if it gets countered. Because if he remands it, that's actually probably better for us because if he remands it, we get to just play it again. Just because I'm gonna path my Hedron Crab, eh? I will definitely use Path to Exile's ability. We'll get an island, I guess. That also makes him now dead to a land as well, because now I can Snapcaster Mage my Glimpse the Unthinkable. Definitely super close though. Yep. So what we're gonna do here? So just fetch. Get an island because it doesn't really matter. Snapcaster Mage. Hope it doesn't have counter magic, which we know it doesn't actually, because I just realized that he has a Supreme Verdict. Just gonna get a Glimpse of the Unthinkable. Get him for the good old Exact plan. You can get rid of that. Alright, and then pass it back, and he should die on his draw step. Our opponent at least has good humor about it. Alright. Cool. So we got game 1. Got that squared away. Yeah. This won't be fun. Definitely going to bring in Duress. Just no-brainer. Disenchants being... we won game 1, so I'm not going to bring in Disenchant. But usually if I lose game 1, I'm going to bring it in just to be safe. But we do have a little bit of a buffer. And maybe we'll bring it in. Oh, it looks like he just conceded the match. And it happens. Guess our opponent just didn't want to play against us. So, but we'll take it. But yeah, so come back with a third match in just a couple minutes.